Well then, time to play more of this wonderful broken masterpiece, and let's see where it leads us this time around. Gonna need to update a few things, and I think technically we're good to go. So without further ado, let's just go.
Hi.
You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables.
Alright.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages. Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages. See ya.
Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. Can we get a cab to the capital?
This is the capital, Quaramonte City.
When's the next ship out of here?
But senor, don't you like our beautiful country?
Oh yeah. It's like a little piece of paradise right here on Earth.
Then why you wanna leave?
I'm just plain homesick. Like it says in the song.
A word of warning, senor. If you feel like bursting into song, bite your tongue.
Huh?
There are official restrictions on music in Quaramonte.
Damn.
How come music is restricted in Quaramonte?
It is part of a great cultural enrichment campaign. Traditional Quaramonte music is considered unsuitable for these fast-moving times. Nuestra Señora has decreed that only one category of music is suitable.
What's that?
Easy listening.
Huh?
We've had enough.
Okay.
Huh? What brown card is that?
The official exit visa.
You need a visa per exit? What?
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
¿Qué?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Hi. Lovely bread.
¿Qué?
Bread. Pain?
Sí, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Hmm.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table.
Alright. Oh wait, I have like a bazillion items. I don't even know which one should I pick first. Makes you wonder. The lady who sells bread?
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse.
Nah. Alright, what's your status?
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something?
Bro. Bro. Jesus.
Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, Georges?
Sure, they're great. Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be. How did she know that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Wow.
Take a look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, Georges. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I don't know. I just can't seem to part with it.
It's my good friend. Don't be so
Take a
judgmental.
look at this.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Ubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
Take a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house. Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh.
Okay, so nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. Let's talk to this guy. There's still quite a few things we
Do
can...
you have crabs?
No, only fish.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If by some remote chance I ever need a fish, I'll be back. See you later.
What about these guys? They don't look like your average musicians, though.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Cuaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
What's this?
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Goodness gracious, sounds brutal. What's this lady?
George Stobart, well, a long time.
Mrs. Henderson. Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria.
I
He was
remember.
an Army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged. Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoil sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own.
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
Classic tourist.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
What brings you to Cuaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres. The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
Alright.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Hoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Catch you later, Pearl. Hey, Nico!
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor.
This guy looks like a JoJo
If the
villain.
mine closed down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavation. Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, senor. Welcome to Cuaramonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Pardon me, senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
What the fuck? Tourist information? General Graciento? What? We probably shouldn't give him too much information, should we?
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
No? No, I never heard of him.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Alright.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Claramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
Ah, the
Are
burn.
there any ruins around the city?
Of course, senor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour. When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Alright.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier, a visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Ubier?
Si, senor. Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
Alright.
What's Ubier doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, senor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
Okay. What do you think of these panties?
What do you think of these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso.
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
I told you, I never heard of the guy. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing.
Damn.
We've had enough of Quaramonte and we want out.
Am I stopping you?
The guy at the docks tells me I need an exit visa.
Ask Ronaldo. He'll make the arrangements. That's what he's here for.
Alright.
Take a look at this label.
Si, senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
Okay.
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor, whoever he is.
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, senorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Papers.
I had no need for junk mail, especially someone else's.
Okay. A safe, a monitor, TV.
I decided to leave the television.
Okay.
The filing cabinet was probably locked.
Makes sense.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
Are there any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect. Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
I'm trying to get out of Quaramonte.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be able to buy back half my family.
Never mind them. What about my visa?
We don't take visa.
I didn't ask if you take a visa. I want you to give me a visa.
I can't help you, senor. I don't understand these things.
Do you recognize
bureaucracy.
It's Catholic. The night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
Alright, if you say so. What else do we have here?
So long.
He's probably gonna stop me from accessing it.
Senor. Leave the child alone.
Okay. Let's go outside, see what we can do. We probably have to distract them somehow by causing an incident or something.
You came on a little strong with the general.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe. But that guy's weakness isn't in his foot. That man we saw talking to the general was Oubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Oubier, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah, it's too much of a coincidence that he's here in Claramonte. Did you notice that chart on the police station wall?
Yes, it looked like a map to me, but I couldn't make out the details.
Whatever it was, the general didn't want us to see it. Professor Oubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobart. George Stobart.
I thought that face was familiar. Remember me, George? Dwayne Henderson.
Hi, Dwayne. Just a moment. I have a few questions to ask the professor here.
God, that's a lot of things I want to ask. Why would we start with his wife, though?
What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
Okay.
What are you doing in Caramonte, Professor?
Seeking Mayan artifacts. Central American history has been my life's work.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
Why the hell would you... A gun?
You shot her, didn't you?
No! I loved Carol. She meant the world to me.
Sorry, man.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Kazak, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't have shown him this.
Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness.
A Central American god, right?
A supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means, literally, smoking mirror. There. You see the mirror shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling in the night in search of victims. And victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
Alright.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
What plot?
I have no idea.
Do you know anything about this eclipse, Professor?
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
Alright.
What's your interest in the eclipse, Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History is my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
Does the eclipse have some special significance for you?
For me? No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale. The fifth is the final age, ending in the total destruction of the Earth.
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good. I can't get enough of these things. Do you see this label?
Yes. It refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here, to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
I have proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
Alright, this guy is fishy, I think. I'm not sure to what degree, though.
Are you still working for... you know who?
Who's that, George? You know I'm retired.
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I confused you with somebody else.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
What's in the truck, Dwayne?
Oh, just camping equipment. Sleeping bags and tents. Me and Pearl always hankered after a taste of the great outdoors.
Aren't you worried about camping out in a tropical jungle?
We had a trial run in West Virginia. This'll be a breeze in comparison.
Do you think the general was involved with Condor?
Hell no. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No, that fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
Oh.
So the general is nothing but a puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta, the dictator.
Aw.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Quaramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
Okay.
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
Alright, time for panties.
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we know in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then. Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it. Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
I never heard of it, son.
Would you like to borrow my lucky piece of coal, Dwayne?
What's so lucky about it?
Well, we made it to Quaramonte in one piece.
When you've been here a few days, you won't look on that as luck.
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
Alright, what's this guy? What's your story?
Hi, I'm George Stobart. Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Really?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
Okay.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
What do you think of these panties?
Awesome. You wear them?
No. Someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
What can you tell me about the mining company?
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion. Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky. I only lost my legs.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah. Look, I'm not interested in geology.
You're not? I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He's over there, talking to the bozo in the truck.
Yeah, but he denied any explanation. He just immediately wanted to buy it off us.
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought.
Right, so the company is not closed, and this guy is clearly bullshitting us, and I probably shouldn't have showed him the obsidian thingy, but it's too late now to amend my ways. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have? There's a goat. Hello, goat. How's it going? What do you think about these panties, goat? Okay.
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense. Hey, Nico!
What is this place? The mayor's office?
Hola, señora.
Hi. We were wondering...
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Hi, my name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
Have you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
He's the reason we came to Quaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Okay.
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
Okay.
Do you know Professor Ubier?
Yes. I understand he is about to embark on an archaeological expedition. He hired some equipment from me earlier today.
I overheard him talking to the general. I think they're working together.
What? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have hired out the equipment. Now, why would the general be interested in an archaeologist?
Don't ask me. What do you think about these panties?
Would you be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Okay.
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Damn it, why is everyone so angry? It's just a biscuit.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Caramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
Alright, now to exhaust the last option.
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's it, really?
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh well. What? What the hell? This guy is...
Nice buns.
The fuck? What the hell?
Nothing else to talk about.
This is a joke, right? I mean... Okay,
Keep out of there. That's where the explosives are stored.
guess some offices are pretty hot.
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please, go away and let me get on with my work.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited. Me and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool. Ever hear of a guy called Karzak?
No, sir.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak? No. Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks.
Alright. I guess we don't have much of a choice. We have to leave, right? Gotta say, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, though. And I have so many items. What's this way? Aw. Why would you give me the ability to do that, though? Okay, I have no idea. This calls for, intense consideration. I wonder. A lipstick, a worm.
Inside the hut was a chair and a small table.
It's panty time. Come on.
I'd got as much out of that woman as I was going to.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna get...
Oh, maybe we have a new line of dialogue with these guys? You never know.
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
Have you any idea what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really. They're good.
We'll take your word for it.
Hmm.
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
3 months ago, okay.
What was the ship with the condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
It's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
Alright, now what?
Hey, Nico!
Maybe we should try and confront the UBA about this.
Never mind.
Okay, the guy is not interested, sure.
Never mind. It was a computer monitor with some kind of outdated game displayed on it. I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games.
Sure.
The safe was undoubtedly locked.
Wonder. Okay, let's confront OBA about this situation. Because for now, I'm kind of clueless. Oh, the professor is gone. I need to see the chart and get to the prison cells. How do I get rid of the general?
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seemed kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of the foreign national, see? George? I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, we get it. You're funny.
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Have you really never heard of Condor?
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigations scared him off.
What?
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
Okay.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Alright.
I had nothing else to ask him.
Do we have anything that looks like a detonator?
That was...
Pearl, do you have anything for me? Come on, Pearl. Give me
You
something.
know where I could buy a detonator?
Did Dwayne put you up to this by any chance?
Hey, come on, I was kidding. Did you think I was serious?
I know what you boys are like when you get together and make plans. Dwayne says he could solve all of those problems if he had enough missiles.
Have you met the guy who calls himself the General?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
I guess so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen. I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte. In a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. Makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Did you know that the truck was full of explosives?
Whatever gave you that idea, as if I couldn't guess?
Your husband. He was exaggerating, wasn't he?
Sometimes I wonder how I'm gonna cope with Dwayne's over-fertile imagination.
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one. What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I get the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
Damn, this guy.
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere as near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
Catch you later, Pearl. Hey, Nico!
Okay, there's only a few ideas I have right now. We can ask Nico to distract him. We can, use a bunch of items to see what kind of reaction he's
There
gonna
was
have.
nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Okay, so we cannot ask Nico to distract him.
He would have no in... Do you have a map of Quaramonte?
A map? I'm sorry, senor, but I don't.
What about the one on the wall?
Ah, that is an archaeological survey map, senor. Not suitable for tourists.
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, senor Stobart.
Damn, that's too expensive.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
I'll be back.
Damn it. Wait, what?
I wasn't going to try investigating the passage while the General was sat there.
How the hell do we distract him?
He would have no...
I'll be back.
He would have no...
I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't know.
He would have...
I'll be back.
He would have...
I'll be back.
Can you distract him? No?
There was nothing else. I'd like to visit your prisoner.
Condemned prisoners aren't allowed visitors.
Condemned?
To death. He is to be executed. Knowing my luck, I will probably have to shoot him myself.
Amnesty International is going to hear about this. I thought Miguel was arrested for playing the wrong kind of music.
Si, senor, he was.
And that carries the death penalty?
No. You think we're crazy? While being questioned, he confessed to being an anti-government agent.
Alright.
Would you like a gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, senor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, senor. If the general catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
You know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
So long.
Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Seriously, though. Absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, well, I suppose we can,
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
What's the whole goat thing?
In Quaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense.
Yeah, but why would I need to deface it? And whose poster is that anyway? Questions. I have so many questions. And so little answers.
That guy just didn't look like he was gonna help me.
And it took you 5 seconds to drop me that message, really?
Nuestra Senora is la Presidenta, right?
Si, senor. The First Lady of Coramonte.
I guess that's her picture I've seen on the posters, huh?
That's her. Quite a looker, no?
If you like big, middle-aged military women.
Si, senor. I do.
So, what has La Presidenta done for this country, apart from emasculating its music?
Take a look around you, senor. The splendid docks, the walk-in shopping mall, but most of all, she has brought prosperity.
Where?
For the first time in the history of Caramonte, we have an export trade.
Right. Can we deface the poster and, like, trigger someone? Or maybe talk someone into defacing it, report to the, general?
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Yeah, I didn't want it to like, I just got exhausted from showing all these options, so... Yeah?
Good afternoon, and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Cuaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
He wouldn't be interested. I guess a mining company must use explosives, right?
Not in the accounts and ledger section, to my knowledge.
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
How come you're not wearing any pants?
I feel more alert without them. Kind of perky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Damn.
Do you have any kind of detonating device in stock?
Sure. They're kept in that cupboard.
I don't suppose you have one spare?
I can't simply give you a device like that, no without a damn good reason.
The General has a chart in his office, which he was discussing with Ubier.
Perhaps that chart will tell us where they're heading.
Maybe, but I can't get anywhere near it while the General and his sidekick are there.
How the hell am I supposed to distract them then?
Hey! Stay out of that.
Are you sure you don't want your guy
She
to
wouldn't
wear?
have been.
Why though? He's not wearing any.
There was nothing.
Alright, we're leaving.
Hey, Nico!
Well, maybe we can talk again to the agent guy. Maybe he has an idea. Like, I am literally out of options. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. "55 minutes of just walking around."
I had nothing else to add.
My original thought was, like, ask those guys to play some kind of music, but clearly that's not gonna happen.
Hey, Nico!
Perhaps we can create some... Well, yes. Police station, talk to the general about the chart. Done. Go speak to Dwayne. But I already did that. I already did both of these things.
I'd asked him all I'd wanted to for now.
What the fuck? Alright, more hints. Go to the mining office, talk to Conchita. Back in the square, talk to Nico about the chart and go. What the fuck? But I already talked to her when we...
Hey, Nico!
Come on, just talk already.
There was nothing else I wanted to...
What the fuck? Oh, what is this? This is getting so tedious and unstimulating. I was moving so fast yesterday and now I'm so stuck. Fucking hell. Where is she? Move your ass. Maybe she'll talk to me if I'm outside, I don't know. Oh, yes.
Could you distract the general while I took a look at that chart?
You're kidding. Did you see the way he was leering at me?
Yeah, you'd make a great snake charmer. Come on, 5 minutes is all I need.
Well, maybe. But it's your harebrained scheme. You do the talking.
Wait, what's you gonna do for 5 minutes if I'm gonna do the talking? So my original idea works, I just need 5 fucking extra steps to do it.
My girlfriend has a favor she wants to ask you, General.
For you, my dear. Anything.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, no, you haven't. She's embarrassed about asking you for an interview, General.
An interview with me? Fabuloso!
Well, I want to write a story about you.
You hear that, Ronaldo? An exclusive glossy spread about your beloved general.
Si, Signor General.
Look after things here. I'm going back to my apartment and I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll get you for this, George Stobart.
Don't worry. If you're gone for more than a couple of hours, I'll come and get you.
A
couple of hours? My thoughts exactly. Well, that was fast.
No, Signor.
He won't know unless you tell him.
You don't know him, Signor. He will worm it out of me as easily as he de-waxes his ear.
Okay. I'd have to get rid of him.
Alright, sidekick, let's fucking deal with you. How can we distract him?
Never mind.
Gotta love the pause before he actually tells us if it's useful or not.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. No, let's talk.
Would you take my friend to the ruins now the general's gone?
I'd be honored, Signor.
Thanks. I'll go get her.
Alright, that solves another issue. Pearl, you ready?
I've made the arrangements for your visit to the temple, Pearl.
Oh, that's just great, George. Why don't you come too, honey?
I'd love to, but right now I have to save the world.
Ba-bam! Save the world!
Listen, sweetie. I'm looking for an official guide to take me to the old pyramid.
For a lovely lady, I would go to the ends of the earth. For you, I will go as far as the pyramid and back. But what about your husband?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Let's go, Beanpole.
Wait, what? For real?
As Pearl and Ronaldo set out for the ruined pyramid, I prepared to search the police station. The filing cabinet...
Alright, let's start with the chart.
It looked like a geological survey map showing the land to the southeast of Cuaramonte City. About 60 miles inland and upstream was an area marked Teoculcan.
Wait, I'm aware of that place. Okay.
I had no need for junk mail, especially someone else's.
You say so?
The safe was undoubtedly locked. It was a computer monitor with some... I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games.
Okay.
I decided to leave the television switched on. I didn't have time to get sidetracked by playing computer games.
I need a screenshot of that. Okay, let's go. Probably this is our next chapter.
I'm George Stobart. You're Miguel the musician, aren't you?
Ex-musician, senor. My career is finished.
Going to jail could be the boost your career needed.
Senor, I would rather die than live with this shame.
Whoa.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
Yes. The old man spoke of him.
The foreigner? Professor Ubier?
That's right. This man Karzak is Ubier's boss.
Why is that noose hanging from the bars?
Ronaldo strung it up for me to hang myself. Don't cry for me, Senor Stobart. When I am dead, the goddess will take my soul to rest in paradise.
I couldn't reach the noose.
What about the rat that was sort of suggesting maybe I need to go this way, no? Bro, how about you cheer up? I give you these panties. Like, it should cheer you up, right?
I wanted.
Oh, well.
He wouldn't be.
Really? What about a biscuit?
He wouldn't be.
Come on, you people are too picky. That's a way back. Let's talk to his nakama. Maybe they know something. I don't know.
The filing cabinet.
Everything is locked. Ah, goodness gracious. Come on, bro. Let's move already.
I had nothing else to. It was the black obsidian stone which had been sent to Mika. One side bore a grotesque image of a dog's head. The other was blank.
Grotesque image of a dog's head. Okay. Wait, maybe we can discuss the location with the mining company lady? What's her name? Something with a C? God, I wish I could rewind this movement speed.
I got a good look at that chart in the police station. It's a map of Cuaramonte.
Does it tell us where Ubier is heading?
Yeah, a place called Teoculcan.
That's the site of the mine. I wonder why they're being so secretive about Ubier's plans. One thing's for sure. If the general's involved, they're up to no good. I'd like to talk to that musician Miguel. Take the detonator and get him out of that jail.
So we gonna blow things up, I guess. Okay. Då hade ni gode. Hmm. Yo, got your detonator right here.
Here is the detonator, Dwayne.
Keep your voice down, George. You want everyone to know. You'd best go and warn Miguel that the U.S. cavalry's on the way.
Okay.
Alright, let's talk to him. But we still need to convince him, well, that noose is not the way, right? He's probably gonna be like, nah, I'm just gonna rot in here. And then maybe hanging here. Hang out, you know. Hang out, sure. We couldn't access any of this stuff, though, for some reason. Hello?
Hey, Miguel.
What is it? What is happening?
We're getting out of here.
Who's we? They've sent the Delta Force?
Nope.
The Impossible Missions Force?
Don't make me sick. Much better.
Who then?
A retired greetings card salesman from Ohio.
I'm doomed.
Oh no.
You're not the only one.
I should have known you'd be trouble the moment I saw you.
Look, I can explain everything.
Get in that cell, now.
And what if I refuse?
He'll shoot you.
Okay, here I am, going quietly into the cell.
Well, that's...
Very wise, not Americano scum.
One of the reasons I hate guns so much is the way they make people so damned impolite.
They do, don't they?
I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Senor Stobart.
Go polish your weapon, Ronaldo.
I wonder what's gonna happen now.
This was part of your plan, right?
Well, in a manner of speaking, no. I was all out of ideas. It was up to Nico now.
Oh, really?
So, here we are.
You've changed.
I thought I would slip into something more comfortable.
The stench of cheap cologne rolled over me like tear gas.
So, what do you want to know about me? Ask and I will answer. I will deny you nothing.
Ooh. To be honest, though, her in-game version looks like she's like, I don't know, in her 50s or 60s.
Giving person.
How nice for your friends.
Your eyes are glittering like stars.
His damn cologne was making my eyes water. I was running out of sofa.
As spirited as you are beautiful, I admire that.
As long as he admired it from afar.
Yeah, we get it, we get it. You don't like the guy. TV... Portrait...
I didn't want the picture.
Switch the topic, that's the reason why I picked
On
those.
close inspection, I noticed that the swordfish was peppered with machine gun bullet holes.
What the
The general
fuck?
was a real sportsman, and no mistake. I didn't want to watch a lot of tawdry soap operas. I didn't want the lava lamp.
God damn it, why is everything about taking it?
Is that a lava lamp?
Sure, it's more impressive in the dark. I'll close the blinds.
No,
Wrong
no,
option.
Don't do that. Not on such a beautiful day. Who's the guy with the hat and the fat cigar?
My mother.
Bro, are you actually watching a striptease video during a supposed interview? Bro. Bruh.
Big fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it. Fishing poles are for children.
Then how did... Are those bullet holes?
2 magazines on full automatic. It put up quite a fight.
I, love your TV.
Oh yeah, cool, no?
Mom,
Nothing, Mom. I was...
I'm in uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it's...
Madame la Presidente, sorry, Madame la Presidenta.
Now, what is going on here?
Nothing, Madame la Presidenta. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Hi.
Good afternoon, señorita. And just what are your intentions toward my son?
Intentions? We were just talking.
How nice. She has good bone structure, Raoul. Has she any brains?
She's a reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
I'm a freelance photojournalist. I do lifestyle features.
For what sort of magazines?
It looked safest to play dumb with good bone structure. Haya, lifestyle of the super rich and vainglorious. Envy magazine.
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a change.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here. I hope George was making good use of the time I was buying him.
No, he was not.
And then it goes.
And when you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
Yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before, yet I have no doubt that this must be true.
Hey! Psst. Hey, George!
Dwayne Henderson. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous occupant of that cell you're in. We're gonna have to use good old American know-how to get you out of there.
Uh-oh.
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got here.
Dwayne, listen to me. You'll kill all of us.
You're such a naysayer, George. It'll go like clockwork. Negative to negative, it's positive to you gotta get the bare copper wire here. Let me just, damn. All right, I'll just...
You're missing some subtitles over here.
Just a minute. I've got to get to a safe distance.
Or rather captions,
Miguel,
I guess.
hit the mattress.
You have strange customs up north.
Here we go!
Too late.
Are we dead yet?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
There ain't no explosives. My dumbass supplier must have given me organic fertilizer instead of chemical. All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a lovely image, Dwayne. Never mind, I'll think of something.
Really? What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
I wasn't going to demean myself by using the bucket until I was desperate.
Understood.
I couldn't escape that way. The door was locked. The door was...
No shit, bro.
I didn't have the key to the lock.
Ah, right. He locked me in without searching me. Oh god, okay. Okay, realistically, what can we ever use? That would make too much noise. This is also probably stupid.
Listen to me, Miguel. You give me that rope and I'll get us out of here. Is there somewhere you can hide from the General?
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver. But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
I'm not sure, but I'll think of something.
Alright, give me that rope.
If your plan doesn't work, will you let me hang myself in peace?
Sure, bro.
That isn't it.
Hmm.
It was the piece of rope which Ronaldo had given to Miguel.
Yeah. And?
It was the flint statue of Tezcatlipoca I'd found in Marseille.
Okay.
I didn't have the key to the lock. The door was locked. That door looked pretty sturdy to me. It was the lock which held the door fastened. My very own slop bucket. Already I was feeling institutionalized.
Hmm. Interesting. Aha. Can you give me something?
I had nothing else to ask him.
But I just dropped the rope, though.
I had nothing. I couldn't
Ah, we can pull the cell window. Using truck, right?
I couldn't
You could. You just need to talk to the guy and... Ah, right. News on... Dwayne, I guess?
Hey, Dwayne, I want you to tie this rope to your truck and then drive forward. I'd had no idea whether this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in a black and white western. Of course, Hopalong was using a horse and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
Anything you say, George.
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
Oh, my feet, Raoul. Propose, you idiot.
What?
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want the worthy successor, and you're not it. Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but...
Whoa.
What the hell was that?
I didn't know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
I ain't gonna say a thing, 'cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Quick, senor, the river.
Huh? Wait, what about Nico?
Nico!
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the chart, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior?
Yes, I'm talking to you, fat man, and my name's not Junior.
A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy?
General, I am happy to report that I have apprehended the terrorist.
You idiot, not them. The other American and the French woman. They're the ones.
Though I still barely had any use for the items I'm carrying. This one's mostly been about dialogues. What the hell? How big is this game? Or how bad am I at playing it?
When I recovered consciousness, I was alone, washed up on the riverbank. My head was aching fiercely, and my mouth tasted like a swamp. At first, I thought the music I heard was in my head. Just my luck to wind up in paradise with a migraine. But I followed the sound and discovered a treehouse in a nearby clearing.
What the hell is this place?
The machine was broken.
Do I still have my items? I do. Okay.
It would have been a shame to tamper with the elegant bridge. It seemed to be working just fine. The iron rim of the water wheel would have torn the skin from my fingers if I touched it. The water wheel had been built to provide a natural source of power. The wheel had a rim of roughly beaten iron.
Roughly beaten iron, okay. Can you try and do this now?
It seemed to be... It was heavy. I guess that was intentional.
Wait.
I couldn't see any great benefit.
Alright, not an option.
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Ah, probably this. Let's see where this gets us.
The leverage from the cross allowed me to turn one of the stones, but the other one remained stationary. Two round stones were carefully balanced on a wooden structure.
Right.
The stones were too heavy to turn.
Why the hell would I even want to turn those?
It was a pile of damp leaves.
Alright, I'm confused. We can try and rotate it again.
The leverage from the cross allowed me to...
Ah, we probably need this thing somehow. But how? No fucking way this works, but it's a video game, so...
The iron rim of the water wheel.
Jam it? Or do this?
As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
What if we put a piece of paper there? Okay.
The newspaper clipping was just what I needed to kindle the damp leaf.
Alright, combo ready to go. This time we're doing it a lot quicker. Still not enough, really?
As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
Who the hell is that guy?
Quick, man, put out that fire. I've got a sick woman up here.
Sorry, Father, but I needed to attract your attention.
What about the rotation, though? What is this part for?
Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Stobart, George Stobart.
I'm Father Hubert. I don't suppose you speak French.
Huh? Why do you want to know that?
I found a young woman with a fever by the river this morning. The poor girl is close to death. And there's nothing I can do for her but pray. I don't understand her, but I think she's speaking French.
Hang on. That must be Nico.
Alright.
That's my girlfriend you've got in your treehouse. What's the matter with her?
She's been bitten by a venomous river snake.
Oh no.
Can't you do something for her? There's a cure, isn't there?
I ran out of penicillin and morphine years ago, but the local people speak of a root which they believe will counteract the poison.
Where can I find this root?
I don't know. but maybe the shaman of the village can tell us.
Okay.
Will you show me the way to the village?
Me? Oh, but I can't.
Can't? Nico's life depends on it.
You're right. Of course I should, despite my own guilt and shame. But I can't go as a representative of God with a creased collar.
A creased collar? You mean you put your personal attire higher than the life of a sick woman?
I will not go to that village looking anything but my best.
Give me your collar. I'm sure I can find a way to press it.
Ah, okay.
My son. In the meantime, I must contemplate my sermon.
God, you're boring, bro.
There was obviously more than a creased collar bothering the priest.
Let me guess. Yeah.
So there I was, hundreds of miles from civilization, doing the housework for a priest. It's a strange world.
Yeah, one hell of a journey. The stories you'll have to tell.
The leverage from the cross allowed...
So do you need this thing? Or maybe panties? No fucking
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you to use the panties. Or this.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to see Nico.
Please, my son. I know it's hard for you, but she really mustn't be disturbed. The girl needs rest.
That's odd.
The leaves were... What are you doing out here in the jungle?
God's work. Not quite the destination I had in mind when I set out, but... Well, you know what they say? Mysterious ways and so on?
You didn't plan to end up here?
No. I was on my way to the miners' camp in the north. I was stuck here when my boat capsized on the river.
That's exactly what happened to me. How long have you been here?
11 years.
God damn. That's not reassuring. That is definitely not reassuring.
Wrong.
Wrong, okay. If you say so. What the hell is this place? Fine. Oh, maybe we can use it. Select it. There we go.
That vine rope could be useful. The
Indeed.
contraption consisted of a crude wooden wheel with wooden slats.
I probably know where we can use it.
It was a length of rope made of twisted and knotted vines.
Alright, moving on. Yay, we
The
can
vine provided a drive belt to connect the two stones.
we can fix this stupid thing now. Yay!
The press worked surprisingly well on the collar.
And that is how I saved you, my dear. What do you think about these panties, sir?
Here's your collar, Father.
Thank you, George. You'd probably think it a little odd of me to make such a fuss.
Oh no. If I've been living in the jungle for 11 years, I'd be completely screwy too.
Screwy? Yes, perhaps I am. Ever since my last visit to that village.
Now you've got your collar back, will you take me to the village?
I've still not finished my sermon.
Look, Father, I still don't know why you're so reluctant to visit that village, and it's none of my business. Whatever the reason, it can't be more important than saving Nico's life.
You're right. I must be crazy. We must make haste if we're to reach the village before nightfall.
Sure, let's go.
By the time we reached the village, it was sunset.
I hope you guys are not cannibals or anything. Because why else would he be reluctant, right?
Hello, boys. Glad to see you're still wearing the underpants. What?
They're the best Christmas present we ever had, Father.
Mine are too tight.
Well, we all have our cross to bear. This is George. He has a request to make. I'm afraid I can't stay. Good luck, George.
Wait, they seem to be grateful, though. What the hell?
That's a relief. I never feel comfortable with him about.
Me neither. These damn pants keep riding right up my butt.
So, what do you want?
Wait, these guys speak like fucking perfect English.
My girlfriend has been bitten by a snake.
So, everyone in my family has been bitten by snakes.
I was bitten by a dormouse once.
She's real sick. I hoped your wise man might have medicine.
Wise man? You must have the wrong village.
Father Hubert said there was a wise man in the village who could help me.
Ooh, he must mean the old man, the shaman.
Ah. Looks the part.
Are you going to stand by and let my girlfriend die?
Of course not. What do you think we are, savages?
We'll start the preparations for a cremation feast.
I'd like to see the shaman, please.
You can't just go walking in there and demand to speak to the shaman.
Why not?
You have to observe the protocol. The shaman demands tribute.
Tribute? You mean like a gift?
How about panties?
The eternal question. What do you give a man who has everything?
You gotta be fucking panties, of course. Wait, what? Where's my panties?
Give me a clue. What kind of things does your shaman like? Does he have a hobby, a favorite sport?
You insult us. The shaman lives on a higher plane.
Oh, right. Maybe a book would be more suitable. Or a jigsaw puzzle? Don't you just hate choosing presents for people you don't know?
Lipstick?
Would your wise man have any use for lipstick?
Not in that color.
Haven't you anything in black?
Of course I don't.
Oh, this? Really?
This cone could have 1,000 uses.
Yeah? Like what?
A protective helmet?
I don't think so.
Really, this tablet? I think it's a bad idea, though.
This stone is what brought me here.
That's a spirit stone. I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
You're right. It could be cursed.
Alright, that was useless. Fuck.
Here,
Cookies?
he'll like these biscuits.
If you say so.
And...
He liked the biscuits, especially the black ones. He wants to know if you've any more. Stop! This is a...
Wait, what?
There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman. Look, I know it's not much, but I want your shaman to have this.
Do you expect him to eat that?
He's an old man, you know. He might choke.
There wasn't much...
Put something black... Ah!
I put my lucky piece of coal in the empty box.
Of course, I'm a fucking idiot.
You can't go in.
No, I get it. You guys speak better English than me, so... Let's
Here,
do it a civilized
I found
way.
some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'll give them to him.
God, the more I think about it, these situations are fucking crazy, aren't they? Like, for real. This is some crazy shit.
The shaman didn't want the black rock.
Wait, I failed? Okay, that's a problem. Panties, maybe?
I tucked the bright red panties in the empty box.
Really? Really?
You can't go in.
No, I'm trying to talk to you idiots. Just
You
fucking...
can't go in.
I get it. Just talk to them. Interact with them. Come on.
Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
If those panties work, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I'll give them to him.
More biscuits for the king.
The shaman was pretty mad about those panties.
Well, I didn't mean to offend him.
You didn't. He was disappointed that they didn't fit.
What else can we try? Ah!
I wasn't convinced that would...
No?
I'd better
Like, make a
think this
black
through.
lipstick and gift it to him, no?
I don't think...
This should work, though, hypothetically. I mean, you'd need an extra tool, though.
I don't... That isn't it.
Damn. But if it's not this thing, then what the hell can I use? This might be a very bad idea.
I put the stat... Here.
I hope he's not gonna murder my
Give
ass.
them to him. The shaman said to give you back the statue.
He didn't want it?
He's already got one.
Damn it. Ah. The biscuits. How can we get those biscuits?
That was...
This is another black thing I have, so... Probably...
I put the Mayan stone in the empty box.
That's probably
Here,
the only thing.
I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I don't have anything else.
Give them to him.
This mud, like, the game literally tells me to use black things. I tried making my own black thing using coal. I tried giving him coal, so this is the last thing I have.
The shaman wants to talk to you.
I hoped he would. Well, it's been nice to talk to you guys.
Yeah, you've been incredibly polite, actually. Like, fucking hell, you've been polite.
That woman certainly wasn't the reason I'd come to the village.
Which woman? What? There's a woman? Ah, okay.
That man wasn't...
Okay, let's talk to
the
the...
fire was too hot to approach, even if I'd wanted to. The woman was grinding a sticky mess of corn in a bowl. The man was busily weaving a cloth. The old guy was obviously the shaman of these people. Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Please, sit down. Welcome, George.
Thanks.
It has long been foretold that a white man would bring the Coyote Stone to this village.
Why the fuck would there be a lipstick in this conversation?
Why is Father Hubert so reluctant to visit the village?
I don't know. He used to come here a lot, but then he just stopped. You'd think he'd want to spend some time with his kids.
Oh, whoa, what?
Did you say Father Hubert has kids?
3 girls and 5 boys by my reckoning. All conceived in the same week at the Feast of the Monkey Dance.
Oh, well...
My girlfriend's been bitten by a snake.
And you want me to heal her?
That's the idea. Can you do it?
I'm not sure. My gums aren't what they used to be.
Your gums?
I don't suppose this would be any use to you.
It sure would. This wax on a stick will change our lives.
What do you want it for?
To decorate our bodies for the monkey dance.
Listen, my girlfriend's in a coma. Please, old man, give me the root.
What root?
Father Hubert told me of a root which could cure the bite of the river snake.
There's nothing sacred with these people. That was our secret, known only to members of my tribe.
If that root is my chance of saving Nico's life, then I want it. fast.
There is time yet, George Stobart. Time to learn why you were called here.
Fine. If I listen to your story, then will you give me the route?
The eel travels far, but still returns to the place of his spawning.
And look, I'm running a tight schedule, so can you skip the riddles?
Many years ago, when the world was young, the great god and king Quetzalcoatl was defeated by trickery and deceit. His enemy Tezcatlipoca took his place as leader and demanded terrible human sacrifices. A group of loyal priests found a way to trap Tezcatlipoca. But his powers were so great, they knew he would not remain trapped forever. His time of incarceration would end with the eclipse, which marked the close of the Fifth Age. So the priests fashioned 3 obsidian stones which contained the power to seal the mirror for all time. But before the stones could be put in place, they were seized by the invading Spanish.
But how did they trap Tez, the evil god?
They built a pyramid which they told Tezcatlipoca was dedicated to him. At its center, they fashioned a huge mirror of perfectly smooth obsidian. Luring him into the pyramid with praise and flattery, they used sorcery to ensnare him in the mirror.
Okay.
There's an eclipse of the sun due very soon, isn't there?
Correct. The eclipse which marks the ending of the Fifth Age will come before the next full moon.
Less than 2 weeks. I didn't really believe that Tezcatlipoca would return, but I figured Karzak's plans were in some way connected.
Indeed they were.
What happened to the stones?
They were taken by the Spanish to the coastal town that is now called Quaramonte City. Only 1 stone reached Spain. The other 2 fell into the hands of buccaneers. The Jaguar stone was captured by an English captain, El Draco. The Eagle stone was taken by a pirate called Ketch. The 3rd stone, the Coyote stone, reached Spain safely. That is the stone in your possession.
All right.
Tell me more about the Jaguar stone.
Many centuries ago, the port of Quaramonte was entered by a ship flying Spanish colors. The captain, the man known as El Draco, sent soldiers ashore. Only when the soldiers arrested the mayor did the people realize that they were English privateers. The mayor was held hostage while the soldiers looted and plundered the city. Amongst the treasures they stole was the Jaguar stone.
Where is the Jaguar stone now?
I suppose El Draco took it back to his homeland, across the Great Sea.
To England? Tell me more about the Eagle stone.
The stone was loaded onto a galleon with many valuable artifacts plundered by the Spanish. But shortly after leaving harbor, a terrible squall blew up and damaged the ship. The ship was intercepted by a bloodthirsty pirate, Captain Ketch. Ketch made short work of overpowering the crew, stealing the treasure, and sinking the Spanish ship.
Where's the Eagle stone now?
Nobody knows for sure. Ketch retired from piracy and bought an island in the Caribbean.
What do I do when I find the stones?
Bring them here to me and I shall prepare you. The stones must be taken to the heart of the pyramid. Only there can they be used to seal the gate by which Tezcatlipoca will return to this world.
Suppose I was to believe there was anything in your story, other than the rambling delusions of a seriously wacky old man. Suppose I was to swallow it, hook, line, and kitchen sink. What then?
Then you would see that the fate of the human race rests upon your shoulders.
Can you show me the way to the pyramid of Tezcatlipoca?
Not until you possess all 3 stones.
Sure.
Do I get anything to help me combat Tezcatlipoca?
Like what?
Well, a magical weapon?
Get real, George.
Yeah, real.
Now do I get the root?
Here, take it.
After all that
If you wish to
bullshittery.
save the girl's life, The hummingbird sings to me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome, but you probably won't get much sleep. Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
A little later.
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots.
Don't be too hasty in your judgment of his character.
I couldn't steal from a priest. I didn't have any use for Hubert's candles. Nico, I've brought you this root.
Oh,
No way was she going to be able to chew the root. I needed to give her the antidote in a more digestible form.
Okay, sure.
It was the root which would cure Nico's snakebite. That was... Nope. That was... Do you want to tell me what happened at the village?
I forgot my vows. I let myself be overwhelmed by the beauty of this unspoiled paradise, and in a moment of weakness, animal passion reared its rampant head.
You know, you should be writing romantic novels. Did you experience some kind of a physical liaison at the village?
Yes, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I found myself doing the monkey dance.
I've never heard it called that before. And I didn't want to pry any deeper into Hubert's murky past. I've got the root, Hubert.
So what are you waiting for? Give it to the gal.
I've tried, but she won't take it.
Oh, you fool, George. You'll have to extract the sap so that you can drink it.
Right.
Yeah, but how?
The shaman thinks you should go visit your kids.
So, he told you?
Look, Hubert, having an extended family is nothing to be ashamed of. If I was you, I'd be ashamed of not being there for them.
It was that damned monkey dance that led me astray.
Yeah. A sight like that must be difficult to forget.
What's the point of this area?
I thought it best not to defile the... I didn't have any use.
Okay, let's leave this area. I have like 2 ideas we might try. I hope at least one of them works. The one is the simplest.
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
No, you don't need to turn them. Yes. And this goes down, no? I hope I don't screw this up.
The juice from the root was soaking into the ground.
Yeah, that's why you need to put this thing below. See? There you go. Big brain.
The cone was ideal as a makeshift container.
Good thing you were carrying it around in your fucking pants. Let's go.
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone.
Wait, what are you doing? Wait, what the fuck? Just take it to... What? Wait, what? just take it. Put it in your fucking pocket. What?
Look, Hubert, the antidote.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it a go, quickly.
Nico. Here, drink this.
Oh, George, it's horrible.
Just swallow it down. Okay, try and rest now, darling. You'll need all your strength when we go after the other 2 stones.
Other stones? What other stones? What have you gotten me into now, Josh Stobart?
The patient is sounding more like her old self already.
After flying across the Caribbean Sea,
Nico recovered quickly from her fever. To save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently. I traced the pirate ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
right. Should we call it a day? I think it's a good place to stop, but we might play a little more. That's for sure. Well, I wonder how far we've progressed. 50%. Okay. Yeah, let's call it a day. I'm gonna take a break and do something else in the meantime. Anywho, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.